se unyana betna subia na it's a privilege and an honor. Na yemu be so part of and we thank you for maintaining that credibility when it comes to delivery of more program.
Well, I know that Asempa has gained a lot of experience. Asempa is one of the, not the forerunners, but they are not calling on you to exit, them to survive. Is that what is happening? No. They are learning from you. They are learning under your feet. They are also trying as much as possible to find space. And, there's enough in the world for everybody. There's enough in the world also totally do away with the experience.
It's always a pleasure coming to Asempa where the truth is spoken.
I have to say something about Asempa and Ekosiisen. So we're all worried about what's going to happen to Ekosiisen. Look at what Obi has done with it. I listen to Ekosiisen all the time of their content. So I have to have that. Obi, I've never told you this before, but I think you've done a fantastic job.
Samuel Atachi, Honorable Minister in charge of Works and Housing, Member of Parliament for Ebuakwa South. Freshest burger in town. What's your problem?
Obi. Yam device selection I can eat. You have 2 inches now. But also, why? Obi, minimum says I will fans for the law. Okay. Mrs. Ketchy, no money, Cromwell, and Obi, no, Obi, no, I feel because I'm Obi Wawarian and I'm Masa mini Facebook in 2 Pisano. They love you too much. But why are they? Price in the cost. It's a what the other room. Obi say who watch a papa. And I'm beside Miss account, but the Arab is okay. The Minyard is Obi, the body, you mean, tiny. He's a fine gentleman. It's a jump. So too much. You see, it almost was. I think you are doing a great job. Obi. Say me pay bonina and so that was with the away. Amen. Now, you must say no encouragement. Say there is a bright future ahead of you. Into keep it up. You ask intelligent questions into why are there.
Ekosiisen. Asabni na no. Ekosiisen. Ekosiisen. Dey kan nyina me say Ekosiisen. Ghana for the day when I never know Ekosiisen. I think some kofo a omo program that inspiration omunya no.
Asempa FM
and Ekosiisen. Dey be kan wa nyina. Dey na bonten wo a wo te konso na chi. Dey ATM me kasa. Aban panimfo nyina Ekosiisen. Ye wiwie ni nyina ekowiwie ewa bobo ano. And this oman na yesom oman na yechichire na yechichire oman na nyamanyoku na yechichire a na Ekosiisen.
Chief Bine, Akwaba na apom to then.
Osei Bonsu. Oh, Yankupon Adum, Bibia, Daddy. Now, what's what apom? Yaminadum, Kakran. Ye Pimso, Kakran. Asempa, I will know you now, watch your desk. So, Ghana, I have been to wonder, Abra, won't be a ramble, Morocco to be out of my aswat.
Fantastic.
Ghana Manda on us.
Ernest Yaukumi
na wasi ya danase na yeda Ghana fo nyina ase na adofo nso a omonso akosuta ye chi ni ade abreni omhye ye nkran ma ye nso no ya bebumbu egusu timi ye adwuma ne se na esiti no nkenka ne ye party nyina Kotia constituency ye chia nkenka ne me chairman o efe na Alhaji Baba Yakubu
constituency chairman
okay but no efe ne Baba Yenku obi yenda mo nso mo ase esan say whether we come on the show or not, it is show no. Now it's one of the impressive shows. Ewukuma, Utia, and say, you are either being educated or informed. Nah, it is very, very interesting.
Will be incredible about Asempa FM. May radio chief be Bia was a team the toy Asempa FM. And I mean, Missy Pabi, with the Asempa. We need other parta or one of the better. Wamanania. Ghana time 2 o'clock with the better. Yes.
Mamendas na mefa kunya osu enchia etifo nyina omuti Ekosiisen dwumadi no na obia radio eda awoti na adwuma pa maye da be pemisa mrenti memsa mamuni yo monni adwuma fo mpenifo nyina
Obi mamenda was na
kusi say edwuma say miame pon me pa ma at least me smart to was a church semwa obi kusi say edwuma de bia me kan wo ye edwuma but bia wo hu or nipa etie station at this time any information any education or the money pan na me sure
amen with a great respect obi Asempa mo yebi and you continue to do better especially over questions I would tell beside here. Hey, I think I'm yet to see Obi our contest too.
Dr. Koboy, akwa bana pom to say.
Obi. In fact, we are too much. We are too much. First of all, tell you know, you go back and report to me say, Metras FM no move from him back. Oh, in fact, Obi. We are too much. Nah, and then look when we want come, you know, we will come. Some of your mom say, a ballo so for Obi. Now you saw any one, so obey judge. Nah, that's my Dusro, I'm a wise spring.
Oh, fantastic. Network more something in Ekosiisen. Network you Yabunga, network you watching in Ekosiisen. And a network you Gamanche, Ekosiisen. And a network you Ulai few Ekosiisen. And a network you Toby Ekosiisen. Timaka heavy as you be.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7. Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7.
I hear say Benefsin ebe bubo some names yesterday for 2024. Beyond 2024, I am for it. I am for.
No, but the names he mentioned were for potential running mates.
Running mates that happening in 2024. Okay. But if it is for running mates, I am 100% for any one of them, and I can add two more. I can add Dr. Opuni to it. I can add Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa to it. If
Dr. Grace
Oba as part of
the running
mate, he's a candidate. Mijidi say, or no say, he's a Grumuno as a running mate in future, because this is a local national person. Ne Juma Odi as a medical doctor has, you know, across board are affected so many people. Every now and then they are bringing in doctors to come and hold a platform, especially in the US and its environs. She is something else. And within academia, Ghana, about 3 or 4 years ago, she was the main key speaker. You know, for me, if it's like the the female factor, I think she's...
Ben Efson mentioned for the running mate, so Amakofi Boa, Elembele MP,
Kwame
Uwada, former boss and Alex Moore,
right,
former GNPC.
Dr.
Opuni, and Grace Ayensu Dankwa.
6, at least out of these 6 elections.
But the party has a running mate.
Oh, we don't.
The party had a running mate.
We don't have.
In 2020.
We don't
Who
have.
many are tipping so Betima Sanya Babe a running mate?
Well, I have a different
view. You have a different opinion.
Yeah, I think age is a factor. Okay, because we'll share the next 3 years and say about elections. If you add that to her current age about 73 or thereabout. And for me, I think
you would need somebody
can still bring her experience and
expertise
to bear on the governance structure of the FNSS, so that we can groom whoever takes over, whoever runs with JM, for that person.
And you think for the running mate, Jane and rest kakra.
Yes, not necessarily say free but she has roles to play. Experience and all that she stands for, her aptness and adeptness. You know, she's a good material. But for me, a band of physique. Now, who been here for all of those things, you know. Nanado has proven to us, say,
I roho. O my nkofo na na woni se niam abo ho. Amanfo ankasa to omo amoniam mu se de omo pe no. Obi asora no pa oto na de mu se de opensuo ebeto aguso. Nya mente me ho asene patapa. I mean and solve issues. Now baby I could do so much what because of Sanyama Winty. And for the first time, Yenya 137, Yamia Yadum Kora and Ka Ekoyasam. Yes, so almost I'm not sure so much maybe you. Just say you say now I grow back Kwamina Moody. I hear will be a vote. How mine. Now Chinchini Pan say, I'll bet my conscience on my campaign. And how much Obama? You card bearer members who introduce 5 million. Come in here, some properties get through. Obi at 1 city every month times 5 million. Is it not 500,000 cities? I feel no in few 9.
Be anyone NPP among you could him say, so what to about 16 years in tea. I feel say over some cause what to about a party in man say or constituency. It is not true. And you know, so ya nyama bia, yenyanum be also mo shenin so. Sa kakra wa ya beduno, obema for France opportunity among my bemana. That is the other side of the equation.
I was a mekase, my change me call.
I don't know, can say, so much jina am here to almost waba. And you baby biansu no, I'm a baby antiasia ye Jumano. Omuninaji to mu say, this is the way to go. So what I say, you know, say your place is quite on one, obi or what. Nani position be holding a youth organizer. And then be a wabu youth organizer. Yen me ma wa already 49 years and I say uko 50 years and I say 40 something years. One san kosun timi njina as youth organizer or polling station onum. Basani amani nyina no ejina ncheche any explanations are odbema womwa odisa sa na nipa no so edi ya wonimu because sana na minya cha so wusu ken sam na se pony sansem we nyina no it goes a long way to affect the general elections. So me amite I've been a victim but ana enye nsem ni nyina na ide utimika because enipa ni bi won so a na chinchina anchia se obia social media ko record bibi no de to a na ye news etinipa ni betimi aka ni hu ba be due mu na be ko party ni no na asem ne kwa entisa na esitie but ne etisa ne so ayan for man fa kwa paso no de bia me ka se bi sometimes no e ko ba ne se man for problem or party ni mu a yetimi tina wa na problem na fe de abeme na fe ye solve a enye but I believe say whatever stage I will be as constituencies do I wo now share constituencies I know complaints if you are I believe say still in the minorities. What's this year in do 10%? Because I believe me tie complaints and I know me tie mo fide I think ankasebi eda na montuo ana metu and I da the foforo ana metimi aye e dey solve the problem. Yeso ko to say tikesi area adria and kase e ade a eda form. Because sabi me transfer na me ti complaints bi na obi say eh eti jombo do order and I say general secretary said that swa party ni penny for but ne no krenso ni say imagine say we organize election no na ebi am penny for match mu wagu e no beti na we esi wachi obeche na we esi wachi beti we na oti we fidie so ni ade ensam ne kwa anya ni nyina akwa me ka che me ho say the truth of the matter ni say whatever reconciliation committee and say grievance addressing committee aye wo e wa akra no to me no e wo so moti normal committees ne doso no muti mi call grounds cho kan nsem ni bi o wa se na wo tinchen a wo beti no se ye ncheche the full fact ni mu nchewa wan hwe abeka so obi bu obi ko mu kra na say ye faculty kwa mi so yi obi efio.
As we speak national life, let's take the education sector for instance. At the basic level, capitation grants have been in arrears for nearly a year. Textbooks have not been supplied to basic school, crippled the free SHS program, compelling key stakeholders like CHAS and NAT to issue ultimatums to government. There have been widespread reports of food shortages and nutrition deficit due to non-availability of funds to run the schools. At the tertiary level, UTAG recently just ended a protracted strike action to call on government to honor its commitments on salary rationalization and better conduct on our various campuses. College of Education students have spent more time at home than in school because of the lack of funds, and trainee allowances have been in arrears for several months amidst threat. The government's mismanagement of the GET fund has not helped matters in the education sector. Similar liquidity challenges permeate all sectors of the economy. Elsewhere, the District Assembly Common Fund still stands in arrears of several quarters, and on a very meager quarterly stipend for survival, have also in recent times been denied access to these payments for many months, condemning them to intense and perilous hardships. As I said, NHI is serving the illegal diversion or misapplication of attributable funds. Related to this is the desire to collateralize more of such funds. They've collateralized the energy sector levy until 2035. They've collateralized, and after mortgaging all the family property, they are desirous of selling off the remaining family cutlery, the small spoons and knives left, by collateralizing our mineral revenue through the dubious Ejapa deal. And it is suspected that they are in the process. Countrymen and women, yesterday at the media address, the President stated that it is not possible to remove taxes off petroleum products because it will result in an outflow of 4 billion in revenue collected, and as a result, they will not be able to pay wages. What he did not tell the workers was that some of those taxes cannot be removed because they've been collateralized and the money has already been spent. The legacy energy costs, energy debts. Today, ESLA cannot be removed as a part of our petroleum price buildup because this government has spent the money up front and has collateralized it till 2035, as I told you. And for the contraction of loans must be curtailed because hidden debts have never helped anyone, let alone a nation. Hidden debts will catch up with you as it has the effect of increasing the public debt while creating a false sense of security because those debts ostensibly, Bank of Ghana in its latest summary of economic and financial data pegged our public debt at 351.8 billion Ghana cedis, and therefore stated that we had a debt to GDP ratio of 80.1% at the end of 2021. In debts sitting in the name of GET Fund, ESLA, and Sino Hydro. They deliberately left this out to give a lower picture, and this is what this government has been doing since they came into office. Thankfully, the strong will of the people, civil society deal, we must be determined to defeat the Ejapa deal if they resurrect it. This can only be the action of an Ejaboni and not an Ejapa. This grim, a total loss of confidence in our economy. Due to this loss of confidence, confirmed by our worst ever downgrades from reputable rating agencies such as Fitch and Moody's, we've been shut out of the international bond market since October last year, and the resulting panic reaction from the grim economic reality, the mixed and conflicting messages and outright untruths from government actors has led to significant capital flight by businesses and international actors within our domestic fortune of the politically motivated collapse of some of our locally owned banks and financial institutions. It is estimated that about $200 million in capital flight occurred in January 2022 alone. It's international reserves between November and December 2021. This also accounts for the steep depreciation of the cedi since the beginning of this year. Based on this trend and the absence 2022 at 8 Ghana cedis or above to the dollar, and almost 10 Ghana cedis or above to the pound sterling, with fuel prices likely to exceed the 10 Ghana cedi mark. Debt, even without further borrowing. This also means that debt servicing will increase beyond the budgeted amount and worsen the rigidities that exist in the 2022 budget. Moreover, inflation has risen from and currently to 19.4% in March 2022, the highest ever in 13 years since 2009. There's a genuine concern that inflation could rise if coupled with taxes are fast eroding the disposable incomes of Ghanaian households and has made life simply unbearable for the majority of Ghanaians. Data from the Ghana Statistical Service indicates that our nation is not only experiencing a rise in inflation, but also an all-time high unemployment rate of 13.4%. This means millions of young people are wasting away their most...
on Asempa FM 94.7.
Are you ready? You are listening to the CNG radio program of the year, Ekosiise on Asempa 94.7 FM. Are you ready? 94.7 FM. Are you ready? You are listening to the CNG radio program of the year, Ekosiise on Asempa 94.7 FM.
Ekosiise. Asempa FM.
Some 30 minutes after 2, live on Asempa FM. Emrashes for it's been quite an interesting last 30 days. Barak. And so would say, oh, baby, I will be a unimunia cramoni be a friend na manifestia nemanamu, and yet it's not been easy. I mean, 6 p.m. any holidays, said the holidays upon 6 p.m. Now you're crossing over Kwakofa Dumni, the headquarters of Ghana Sports, and Liverpool and Villarreal, Ebebo Ochna. Na Real Madrid and Manchester City. You're needing a live commentary air Bremo beginning today. 7. This is officially Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, and current affairs talk show. Mani Mahama, Ghana at the crossroads. In the Enra and the Jumedi Yesrun could be called Kempiski Hotel here in Accra. Omanpenyi Dada Eden Sembibrina Etu, include government. Obey repealing the Electronic Levies Act. The E-Levy Act. Inti, I generated a huge discussion on social media, and the Ebekom Beauty Finance Minister as well. I examine issues now, and former President Mahama Editu Jano Ebi. We are only rate of entrepreneurship in the Ghanaian youth. In Ubesha, we've had some very, very, very exciting youth entrepreneurs passing through our show. And Susano na ultra picture. Meaning, it will only 2 weeks. 2 weeks and sana by a kwako na yede abrel. And then Osha, a month will be now when the Juma away. And one of the young entrepreneurs in the photography business, one day, actually, in the the business of photography, saying and you see at here, how would they encourage other people and so to enter some amazing job? I mean, ocean nioma omo eye. And these are young guys in Tafomi, you know. Our imagine say photography and a one list of winners, constituency by constituency, in the ongoing NPP constituency elections. Now, compile be kama and the director of elections of the party, all of them. Now, some of the areas are issues kakraba, you know. Any director of elections said to me, Eddie Hongkom. And we have an exciting package for you. This holiday edition of Ekosiisen. YouTube in the Facebook, Asempa 94.7 FM, and on YouTube, so Asempa 94.7 FM. Ubetimi wetumi ehu. Na BBA to me akoye amount. Yen shada and same rem yen affiliate radio stations ni nyinara ase one hour fire ndwumadi ne live yen mu squatche ofosu a former deputy communications minister and aide to the former president or Homan yen no Eddie Nkomo by yentie.
Nothing is ever their fault. LCDs being subject to tax contrary to the law. And I've heard others say that they sent 1,000 cedis and paid no additional tax. Clearly, the Ghana Revenue Authority, this nation, out of the hellhole it has dumped us, will not succeed because government's own budget proposals show that the e-levy will not make any significant contribution in resolving our problems, but will exact an adverse toll on the people of Ghana. We in the NDC do not oppose taxation as a principle. We will not be pretentious and couch fanciful slogans to condemn the principle of taxation that only force Ghanaians to endure more suffering.
Asempa FM.
A new National Democratic Congress government, God willing, and with the votes of the sovereign people of Ghana in 2025, will repeal the e-levy act. Thank you. Thank you.
Asempa FM.
Thank you.
And the voice of Nyameya Dom na Owini power into and as the party Owini power in 2025, they would repeal the e-levy act. Fellow Squatch, the highlight of Enra event, voice, Maboy. That was the big announcement. Na Ghana Funyina, Eshe Enim. What
When say Ebano take away from Enra, media course now. The part of the Nabekase, when the biggest take away, when they are there. But me did say, Yawa Fatindia, I was a yes, and Sanya also. So we need to lead the most credible opposition party. You're gonna see the MPP not say a company say a memo cost or memo na a year opposition party. I couldn't was say about saw the Koyamono. I'm not so necessarily in Susie. There were memo and the same cost for Ghana. A year in Kakra, every ceremony. A bejina a bia and what should you near any amani na or mine was to ansem na tikasem I say I have a na a win ya say yadi another two and community that I know. With me, I say party spokespersons and as a communicator, so I can be. And I one or two prominent individuals so of the party. But I will be making say when you Portugal say de facto leader.
Yes.
Especially Wakoya former president. So primus inter pares. Who probia Nidibian was through power party no one. It is an winning you now am the President Mama and as I should be Abetonos. The first 20 and then Ra or Boo Jackson. It says, you see, I know, a mine Ghana, you begin now in Quantabia. And we here say you bedding come more after Papa, as the beer dinner yet. And say, yeah, to be our mind room, will say the state of the nation. And I say the national situation. You see, I'm look at it, over Ghana. Say now, man, at here. It also mean no, sir. Okay, what's it? I almost say on the Yatu Musampa. Ome more money ye. Na Omajatu say, and she say, O man no asset upon someone. And she say, bang, and I ye and this for your wa. A course so and run. I had made a course no. ɛyɛ fapem ɛnan a na egyina so nti a yɛde yɛ saa no ɛno no nti sɛ ɔma me akwanya kakra ka mɛsa bi ɛnyɛ me na mɛkyerɛ Ghana ni tie ni sɛ ɔman no ti bi a yɛwɔ mu no ɛnyɛ papa. We have unprecedented economic mess. Kyerɛ sɛ ɛsi kasɛm no atete apansam ɛnneɛma boɔ kɔ a na ɛkɔ soro yɛfɛ no national debt no ɛhwiri kɔgyina baabi a mene wɔka sɛ ɛnyɛ adeɛ ɛbɛtumi tia. Afei ɛtoɔ anaa taxes tena abiri biara in the last 13 years kyerɛ sɛ bɛyɛ mfie du mmiɛnsa ni no ɛnneɛma boɔ ɛnkɔ soro wano ɛnsen saa abiri ɛne ɔhaw ahodoɔ bebree a tumi ntɔ a adwumayɛfoɔ ɛne dwadifoɔ Ghanafoɔ nyinara ɛsu sɛ ɛnneɛma tebea a yɛgyina mu yi nka wobɛhwɛ ne mu sɛ ɔmo a yɛde ɔman no hyɛ ɔmo nsa no a ɔmbɛhyɛ yɛn bɔ akora aka sɛ ɔba a ɔde mfie anaa bosome du nwɔtwe ɛyɛ 18 months ɛbɛsakra Ghana hyɛbere kyerɛ sɛ he will transform Ghana in 18 months. This is a matter of fact a ɛkyinye bie ne ho ɔkation yɛ deficit no ɔmbɛte so ɛyɛ ɛto a yɛtua no ɔmo ntum ɛso bɛba fam ɛka a yɛdeɛ no so ɔmbɛte so ɔmo hyɛ sɛseɛ biara nam anaasɛ ɛbɔ abira koraa ɛno na ɔmampanin ma kaa sɛ there is a disparity between promise and practice. But so almost admit say Oma near meji. Na aden nti na ebegyina saa. Say omo ba no mbekasa. Na ompe say omode enye papa nti na aba ne saa. Na wo betie no na omo si o eye covid. Say do dan chen ya omo si o yekotie sika bi e ma bank for financial sector clean up. Say no so anta so mu a oma companies bi a on produce nyamode a ye hia no yetu amoka. It is an yemai and I can't boom am I able. This is a matter of kind. Finance minister and also I can be saying a year press conference or see what they send me to get abo man because says I am and 9 a movie anywhere and new and I year on Asempa. It is kind of so far COVID. I no clear bia ye big now Ghana ha. And your COVID means any was I can be. COVID had an impact. And my dear friend growth. It's an COVID that benty. Na nipa encombenti. Na ehono nyejuma. To say hospitality, any tourism, any transportation, especially at the year to amayaka. Enkanka omwa. Omwo ebibre atoye mountain. Your friend West Africa na. What means a year more than Sierra Leone, Guinea, Burkina Faso, Mali, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, any day cake. Omo die niwa COVID no ehun eba Ghana ebiensi amayamayaka enu nti no yen ni sika sem no ko wie sa eye kwan bone so nti na me ko wie sa na bi mu esan se COVID ne ba ye na wo sesen aban enku ntrebo a na mo ankasa budget of 20 billion Ghana cedis and I say of the pay eye dumienu 12 billion Ghana cedis. That was a revenue shortfall. Bank of Ghana, ebo ye busia 20 billion. Omo ka say 10 billion no mo kwaji, but 20 billion we acha no mo kwaji. Eye IMF, omo African Development Bank, bring over $100 million. European Union, bring over $80 million. It will come from no assessment, about 33 billion Ghana cedis. It was shortfall of 12 billion. Now we nya yesika semu atoche makakra. E wasenka. On me ya hwe no matter to nyama no omo hu say abato oba no na omo ye ne ye a na what is the worst under the Fourth Republic e bin see that and which no na ama e ka ye de no afri e kogina over 7 years we ya omo bie ni ho a omo nya asansem bi because they did not spend towards electoral victory say ye ya ban ye no inti sai komodi so Russian Ukrainian crisis obi sa crisis wo we did the international policy. It is not more than 2 months old.
You were made more than 2 months.
Yeah, first 2 months.
Yeah.
And I said 3 months.
Yeah.
We are not a major importer of food from Ukraine. There is a list of frontline countries that Omo Kodan, Ukraine, and Sana, But Obi, and Sana Ukrainian crisis never no. Now crude fuel price in Ghana across over 7 50 pesos. And also than Kenya, $147 a barrel of crude oil. Crude oil price equal $148 a barrel. Yanto fuel 10 cedis a gallon a liter. Yawo abemo NDC saying enterprise by Ukraine, Russia, and Terminitino. And I watch it, and you watch it and the dada and son of Anto Panaman. It's also a yadia tank and what should be kind. Into Omugu, no. Now somebody 25 billion Ghana cedis. Ekoma Ghana for na Omsika, yeah, and pence more. Ya de say banks no one for and also money and what. Omsika semno na enyi. But say bank won't can your first name a boss Ekosiisen On Asempa Amaniano Ehobra. That there was no legislative coverage. A banking and special deposit taking institutions act 90 any baku this one na a poor and I didn't ask you agency. A woman's bank no watch the woman. A binom ye discuss almost as one fan Juma or Madame sector. Ghanaian participation over from if Yankasano, Kamanoneno, Atenkam, Ewosikasam, into the same and abos wa ye debate service abanks, a 9 billion. And no crime ye the same one. Bank of Ghana, say ya, a better banks no, so a camera. It was an investment we were going to recoup, but the total amount no, 9 billion. But 2016, and I see a bemo. About we buy no. Almost shall list them one, Omu and this food war, and in the Pebia, Omuni Omonia Draman or some. So they quickly moved to Colombia sometime in early 2019, Echo 2021. Calofriata is on record to have said, say, what they will do is that they will issue 5 years. They do say about Warba. I almost say the depositors no any no. And almost who said there be Bank of Ghana. Summary of economic and financial data. They report only 16 billion, but then only come up another day. If you answer, say 25 billion. Omu say omu tia say come. And omu regional team PSO. Ebo omu hosa for hene eka say Ghana for say. Omu to me 25 billion. The number to he canvas for votes on the basis of those payments. It is a work yes sir. Now what the bond to our campaign is here to Obama. Now you to Obama we are. I say. Wa wo say we are ban papa. What's Ghana for us? We are also said you may corner would be Ama or mine is a and yet the Kojina Bamiaso and Naka for Akaso say on 25 billion. They took that decision after their own political calculation. If they cannot cite it, if it has created
to say, or buy, or man to our process, Moshe so. And they moved quickly to collapse the banks. Because I think of these banks, and it revealed, say, Ebimo corporate governance issue. Ebinom aye nioma bia out. We're clear on some of the things and banks CBA.
Obi, because of the assets, if you said the banks were not in good shape. Obekaya 2016. Okay, so in one of our lectures, say it was a requirement that we carry out an assessment of the financial sector to see its health. So I report now, your commission, if we knew that the banks were in trouble, but Obi, bank worry. There's no bank in this world, and not Chase Manhattan, not Citibank, none on the bank. Say, it was survived because Obi, you know that banks, did deposits, invest, you don't ever get inspiration now. Every day, no, Obi, into the banks. The solution is not to collapse the bank, especially when already you don't have sufficient foothold and now participation in the financial sector. Indigenous participation, strong Ghanaian-owned banks to compete with their foreign counterparts. So the solution was not to collapse the bank. Bank of Ghana, with their supervisory role, influence the management of the banks until such time they will come back to financial health. And now, FM banks are now to send a last month, we did report to be actually say the banks have been much wrong, but they were not collapsed. The government of the United Kingdom bailed them out. But after that, you can hold or more love the bank. So it was a political decision. And almost 4.6 million now Omusika financial institutions are much more. Instead of seeing like the depositors will not require their money immediately. If it was a conscious political that you have failed in the management of the financial sector and the economy. And what I'm saying, the final excuse is 17 billion Ghana cedis in excess capacity payment. Now, we'll be messing up money coin. Now, let's rate you for so many years. And no man penny mama fruit the net. Tell you about on the board and this abandoned the bonnet. Now, I'm going to charge you on if first of all, say your excess capacity. Say, in your man, you know, your woman, able to swam. In your man, in your corner, say, I'm only in your man, I'm a meal. I will see it. That's what you are saying. Science and you know, yes, you say, Obi, what's your NDC 2012 manifesto? I'm sure that you know what I'm saying. A woman said, Sagana for to Abama, you will eat by 2016. If you say, you must your name one of rooms also buy it. And who grab it here, say, generation capacity by about 10% because demand was growing at a similar rate. If you say with car power, a Mary, how will now bomb now am I a little above 5,000 megawatts? But at least answer the year Bemono. Now you rear car power near Mary, and at the Akamia shaft, a bear 5,300. 5,300 megawatts, and then in total installed capacity. She said, if you are yet in Timling, I know I think about 2 weeks ago, Napo, Minister of Energy, or your press conference. On one casa, it shows slide B, and then you are in free mono. Even though we have installed 5,300 and something, the total available capacity, Abraham no casino. Just 1,861 megawatts. That's what is available. And then, when it be 18th March 2022, my food now saw Moncaniano. Not Nedubo Ninano, 3,400 for 18th March 2022. Meanwhile, our total available is 392 megawatts of power. 392 megawatts of excess power. Energy Commission almost 695 megawatts. Into 392 are now actually on 18th March 2022. Now, and so it may say if it's that excess capacity now, almost your multi and we know a information now, Ministry of Energy and Kasa and Minister and Kasa representing at mid the press didn't trust your Ghana for. And what you know so. 17 billion. Almost Obi, the Minister of Finance has been put to strict proof. Ye beside not special Minister Nenuto, or between 2017 and 2020, a 937 now a 6 billion. 6 billion, my with 6 billion, if it's 17 billion, a 11 billion the catch. And I know that Obi, so I take or pay. Almost boy, you say, yeah, for signing. Say, I had the bonia. And then we extended by 5 years. All these contracts, have take or pay clauses. Indeed, there's no power agreement than IPP take or pay. But almost here other payments be in the energy sector. Subsidy. Subsidy, which is not excess capacity payment. 2017. And the producers say, how many are being 24 B and will track it. They pay them that much. And for crude oil supplies, fuel supply to the power plant, excess capacity payments are. Obekachia say 17 billion when it is not the case. Now say I'm you see before financial statement for 2021 to 2022. Now what is happening is that if I say I want then from the IPPs are incurring $3 million in exchange rate losses, forex losses, and okay. It's a payment. The reason why we are in this economic mess. The reason we are in this economic mess is that they have incurred a large deficit. Of total revenue. I feel you have 50 billion Ghana cedis in debt service. Last year, you have 92% of tax refunds above one, and 144% of revenue. It is a woman managing where economy say yeah. You will fall into the financial ruin we are in. No more this Ghana for. They were cooking the books. That is it. No, they were understating it. They were understating the public debt. Almost day, a year was on my bubble. In as the government was not being exactly on the economic indicators. Now the deficits were being understood, and I cannot know with BC. If these are the reasons why they beg now, I'm about to say it. Instead, they will take the right decision to ensure that we leave this terrible state. Oma, Baumia bet now was studio, and I say, Joy FM, my studio. Eka Ghana for say taxation heads. He condemned taxation. Okojina simply to catch and say taxation and borrowing are the lazy man's approach to governance. Say we were incompetent because between 2021 and the corporate tax, financial services sector cleanup tax, and the sanitation tax, and a tour in Makumako over 23 a year a kabubu or my city upon and I can't afford to get the one I say and Yadia. It's an idea, secretary pages. I say, who to you to I won't check a crab or you a channel on fire. Now, what's an end 400 and 500 Ghana city? Why do you have to pay a tax simply because you are a pay as you earn? Tax as your system when you are here to actually a yes, any other deductions are what the yes, you are here to what you are at all. Maybe watch an hour or more, and also what you are tax on. Now, what we are simply because we decided, say, one to be after we say, Apomoding, everyone some in our finances, I will basically have penny. Me was at Kaudeniano Sorocrano. It is not money that can fill the whole equation. And what I say, and this is for ever impose tax. The mum, he let the party and idea this one, and we believe that the overwhelming majority of Ghana for Yamia, that's a Ghana for a Trabama money by Penny. A yet general, one of his first pieces of legislation would be to scrap electronic to tax people because they use a particular medium to do transactions. So I don't know, a definite promiser, or my categorical promiser,
and this say Nyame Aduna Muwinia maybe first 100 days that it is 100 days.
So for me it's not even relevant. But one of the first actions we take as a government. Especially we will announce that policy in it.
So what reactions now Abana Felix? For example, Gabi Asariotre Dakon Akasa say in 2007-2008, John Mahama and the NDC vehemently opposed the introduction of quote talk tax 2013. He quickly introduced the Communication Service Tax Amendment Act to widen the talk tax, cancels out his reversal promises. Indeed, clearly, no, they are hitting the credibility of the person making the promise.
Comes with taxation. Nanado, and you know now, why organizing the matter of all demonstrations in Ghana's history, opposing taxation called VAT, and said Nanado speech that come say ESLA at the bonnet. Did they not instruct their MPs to oppose ESLA? You what are they talking about? Where we move from taxation to production. Almost the tax is 23, and they go Ghana for so they must be dismissed. They are not in any position. Say we will repeal a communication service tax. If anybody has that evidence, not President Mama, not President Mills. It is true. In fact, what was parliamentary answers of the year 2000, and 1998, the day VAT December, it was needless. If you ask for taking stances opposing one government policy or another, and you have the floor, and you have the Gabi, I can prove for you a tweet. I will say, after we had destroyed the economy, we have resorted to increasing taxes. That is a criticism which we have for them.
Yeah, but Felix, the other thing they say, no, maybe the other thing they say, when you look at our political parties, what's the mean? They are very critical wings. The parliamentary wing and a caucus of the parties. It is a parliamentary caucus need to keep.
Odi.
Yes.
Party be a there's a candidate of a president. Executive decision. He bears responsibility. Talk tax in the then you have a basis. But as for general criticism of government policy, including taxation, MP4 will not pass the test. In fact, to 23 taxes. So that is even a non-starter. They should not waste our time with that conversation. But Sitiano, President Mama, Wama categorical about him. But as for the fact that people have criticized this before, why did they not criticize Esla? Obi, are you not aware that they criticize Esla? Gabi now or question, and where is his credibility? He has no credibility. He is a bigger hypocrite than anybody else. Was he not the one writing speeches on another to go and make all manner of promises? So I know the Ghana for Abama now, he will repeal it. So a simple. We are Ghana now one person bet he left the Amom and Penny for. Now,
I'm talking about firm promises, no? And because former President Mahama, should he become flag bearer, will run on the ticket of the NDC, you know, there would be records to show, say, he supported or made that categorical statement about making the health insurance a one-time payment. And, you know, that never
ended before. They have broken over 82% of promises on my manifesto 2016. So that conversation, you know, cannot come from them. With the Ghanaian public. I'm not sure that it's Gabi or MP before. And never question will be because they don't have it. Where is their credibility? So Nipa Miensa actually one in the demonstration. Obey a president, you know, or increase VAT by 5%. Indeed, under President Kufuor. So there's no conversation there. President Mahama so could not be Bianca say he will repeal communication service tax. So you can't hold him to it. As we make a definite promise on a specific matter, yeah, you can be held. So yes, there will be promises, and at this time, you can legitimately discuss our imposition of a tax when we were in power. So where is it coming from? Nipa or boy, the tax abano. He's now leading.
Mami Musa, my final question. In 2 minutes, Nyamfa interview Nimra Ewie.
Yes, I think there.
And Mami Kaiti for say Utie. We've done 24 minutes after 3 minutes. Fellas, Kwacho for so and Edin Komo. We are reviewing part of the speech, no. Now on alternatives.
Sure.
Felix, my take time I go through Nina a bare fact. Nioma office
not necessarily.
Not necessarily so.
You cannot start with all of them at the same time.
I get it because
all of them are important.
Yeah, I'm looking at say first four. Do you think say those are the critical things the Ghanaian people need to turn around this country? Said the Oka say I will see who's turn around, no.
I don't understand. It is not in any particular order necessarily.
Fair, very fair.
The work cultural speaker. If you have certain things, all of them are important. Indeed, he cannot remain in office. He must be dismissed. It's an important point. Onima Memo, he doesn't know public financial management. He has mismanaged the economy. I'm a yebedu to be a dismissed. They resigned. And I buy no shuffle. In order to inject, oh yes, Anna, you are sending a signal. One of our biggest problems is say investors don't have confidence in the management of our economy. First, you send signals to them. They say, I am changing course. It's Nipa. And I'm so. Ama awochirene sikasemonto tuyemu basabasaye abano. If you get rid of him, it's a clear signal. And not in Kenya, the Banana Republic in this world will not tolerate this. So that alone is a basis to dismiss him. And not in Kenya, a group a map policy direction in economic management. At least as far as the MPP has told us, no, a economic management team. It's the head of that team, Dr. Bamia. I baby a kemono. Abagana sikasemonto tuyenu and or the abadia. He too must go. The president himself can assume chairmanship of that team to show some seriousness. And I say, go back to me up in Pennyphobia, whether they are in the MPP or outside, to head the team, to inject fresh ideas into the or appointing new government. So there's not any major reshuffle. People have become complacent in their positions. They are not delivering. There's hardly any sector.
Yeah, but Felix, but that is where people will question. The principles are economy was very challenged. Of course, it was admitted in public knowledge, led us to IMF and all of that. We did not see
the advisory group in the economy page. Our man Peninanga said yes to chair it. It had membership like Professor Kuzibo, our former deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. It had Dr. K.Y. Amwako. Anna, a baby criminal, executive secretary 2015. And by the time 2016, it was set up here. A superior group was set up. Came out there, said he can use that. That alternatively, the president may want to consider taking charge. But it's also a cabinet reshuffle is not a bad thing at the time of crisis. At least you send a signal and say you want to change. And the more our biggest problem is public debt. Obi, by the end of first quarter now, public debt was getting to 400 billion. Indeed, it is not sustainable. You have to be here.
Asempa FM.
I know that in 1 year, it is 50 billion. And I feel we are buying 100 billion in revenue. We know that it's an overestimation. And I want to say the economic mess will worsen. Into my opinion, I say the first leg are buying yes, I say or did you believe for the cabo at Bosia Bofroso? The Bosia is non concession, and I say Bosia is who can see anyone and what it. Yeah. Now you know Moody and by over the Agonifran or restructure. Yes, you know Moody or what say. Baby, I don't know. I can't anything when I yard now work him, leap work him. SHS come young with the crown. She can't go out one. She be a cow, not class is soon. And College of Education last week, the last 2 years, I told that almost students should feed themselves. And I buy everyone almost 2 billion. Almost you have 127 million per amount because you cannot than the granted because of a cash grant. It is a cost. Am I a canon? It's not a beginner. Now, interest in immediate talks with our creditors to restructure our debt. You can't restructure now. As a said, you know, bidding composite. In Simono, you can one of my say, you better see it here. Say, you be just crack at the boy. Of course, the creditors also will put their FSA position on it in order to create fiscal space. So, fiscal space also AFCA and Konkanya. We will continue to have that problem. So, that is a clear policy alternative. About we bit me I know that you mekua answer the need papa maybe I say or be one of supervision of some consumption policies no I see a chip
okay
and consolidate them into one say you don't have to spend so much financing of patients or provisions now say SOE CEO say basa any play rent have that their own chaso say you be sika ka be di en some no you be MPP propaganda is for now catch on say all we have said is that Kofoyata should be sacked and EMD should be dissolved, and that is our alternative. They are just being ridiculous. A pedestrian propaganda. Nobody. So what we would have done if we were in power. You say, I buy no 8 million. Send it. And they are not talk. That they are. This is about the topper. You may be from the MPP. Send me or more. And yeah, we also spoke about human rights violations. Obi, press freedom, and it should concern you. Because it is an area performed by 30 places. Burkina Faso, say, a year politically unstable crown. They are doing better than us in press freedom. Me, Ghana, the whole of West Africa. But Nana Dubai, a mimsum high-handedness, and it's more ding, and a year Huna, Nipe Kumba, a quarter about 2020. Nipa watching your Boba's Facebook post and your channel. There, you had no good enough for cheesy, near the day, and your intimidation, suppression of voices of dissent. You must accept it because but the Trimodin is too high-handed and intolerant of it. More colleague Manasseh Munim Asama Tone Nana. Okoya report you are certain these things must be improved. Send a Ghana for Ebenya Hoto. Say the best solution to this mess is to any a credible researcher. It is clear. Say Ghana for new Mujidi, and that they say the NDC is the preferred option. Other two Ghana for tell you who abolish the regressive, punitive, pickpocket tax. Your friend you left now you read so other two ega. Now no more the best sector by sector. At the Copotia, the day at the Abua Ghana for. Now you are a way no. Take necessary steps to stop the decline and the standard of living of ordinary Ghanaians.
Mate, Felix, me pacho, mamen, he was supposed to join us in studio, but Bintino went to me, and we had to do it on phone. I don't see any need come on phone. Let me also announce we're making an effort to conference to address in Semnubia former President John Dramani Mahama Ekaya Inti. They are not willing to talk today. In your channel, in Asempa 94.7 FM. Me catch them say
the first part of our show, na yede be share the speech. We've been doing that on this show. And then you can see I share the business of photography. 2 young Ghanaians are taking that business of photography to another level. Studio high Freedom Index. In the my Jaw Online report, Ghana drops 30 places in latest Press Freedom Index, lowest in 17 years. The story says Ghana has dropped 30 places. The Indian government has been clamping down on dissent and claims of a surge in press freedom violations. The story continues to say of false news and offensive conduct for posting a video on social media claiming the First Lady Rebecca Akufo-Addo had allegedly obtained state land in order to build the headquarters for extortion. Although some have claimed it has to do with his fierce criticisms of government, the report released to commemorate International Press Freedom Day scored Ghana. This ranking is the lowest the country has ever seen in the past 17 years, since it placed 66th in 2005. On the African continent, the country was ranked 10th, behind a number of African countries, including Burkina Faso, which ranked 6th on the continent. The report says, quote, or by people tied to the top political parties. The content they produce is largely partisan. It continues that, quote, press freedom is guaranteed. NMC, the 2019 Information Access Law authorizes journalists to demand information of national interest. However, a clause in the law allows a fee to be charged if the information request is sick. It also stated that journalists in Ghana are poorly remunerated. Journalist safety has deteriorated security forces. Also, political leaders are making death threats against investigative journalists. Nearly all cases of law enforcement officers attacking journalists are not a release a whole report on my Joy Online. So na metimi akaemunsem ede amamunti. Let's come back in studio. Na yentwa things don't beg. Ewo studio ha. Me introduce one sisi anamatu wonka. But before that, mamin kai mo say abenta. Me hear some segment so Cocoa Milk, Irata Moto, Sobapa Product, Ecobank Ghana, Rockstars Roofing Sheet Systems. The interviews are here on this show. OMV and Sons Refreshing the Nation, Webercore, We Care, Franco Trading Enterprise, Phone Papa Fie, Dependable Herbal, and Emma Ross Limited. Twins don't beg. Penny na kakra ya hwan.
Okay, so I'm Pachomi na me penny.
Wona ye penny.
Yeah, na me penny.
And I wear kakra.
Yeah, na me kakra.
Hey, but we are identical.
So,
Miss Yamo na in naturally no wona ye leader of Mumi no. So penny.
Yeah, penny.
And the trains don't beg Dino Efrain.
Okay.
School ben?
KNUSC Senior High School.
Oh, okay.
Formerly TechSec. Kumase.
Wow.
And ne pese ye tonyo. Ye pese ye tonyo minti. Hona na ye first demo. And unim said that time no it was mostly not social media, yeah. It was so mostly radio, ni TV. Ne hip life. Anna ye first demo we inti. That time no na that was the time I saw Kodie Money.
Okay.
We were very young guys, very little guys. If we are moving from Kumasi to Tema, you be chasing after our dreams. You're begging people to give us opportunity, but nobody was giving us opportunity. And at one time, you could one producer be or baby, and you did demo command. It really broke us down. Until you do hear in your car say, you know what? Almost see a bathroom voice. Exactly. And you really broke us, and when we go home we were like, you know what? Twins don't beg. And we're like, we are twins, we hit that word, you know. Make a statement.
So
we put that name on us so that we would never beg anybody for anything.
Twins don't beg. And at that point Namuhu said maybe
who your TV so near radio na sorry for friend no
sorry maybe.
Sorry. No boy chi na my mana ye copy KNUST KNUST 2010 there about.
Okay, in that meaning that after SS.
A bit near auditions, movie auditions, acting, yes.
Why not after SS? No,
we're doing a lot.
So
we had to write. Yeah, churn of deck. Yeah, churn of deck. And every day, my brother sorry, I near call library, my community library, near Kwakusian there till we wrote the passing a call Kenya. Still be so much that we wanted. This is what we wanted to do, and this is what we knew we wanted to do. So that was the main goal.
And yeah, now it's him when it's
the
program.
So design and management,
landscape design and management.
Yeah,
and under land economy.
Yeah, land economy, but partly it also has an agric background.
Oh, okay. Yeah. By movie SS, no, you are identified at the anamu person.
Yeah,
showbiz in anamu person.
Yeah,
into this.
Sometimes when you are talking with elite people, you should also have something to stand on, even if you want us to go to school and study. And when we were done with that part of our lives, we decided to also now pursue our own thing. but I think that when you think about it right now, it has helped us a lot. For example, in communication, educated people, it gives you the confidence and you know how to deal with people. So sometimes some people in your life, even if say you want to be a footballer, you want to be a graphic designer, you want to be anything, you need education. And I don't think say where we are right now we are going to still stop it, because we see say education is really important, even if you have all the talent and everything. In
the form Mitiemo Kasana is a Montreal application letter.
Intro application letter that our first appointment was
after you need the and yum to the end it was off.
No, it was off. Your call first year no Abiba. Yeah, Okosha Obehu Ntine. Yeah, the never say ya in his form. Then we were involved in a whole lot in politics, students politics, movies. To say, man is those people who started those things on campus. SRC 4 year, SRC week. I know near the artist. Meeting me the circle there campus. On my first circle there, who circle there. He say, Mikaisa Nana B, we were part of his campaign team. Campaign team. Time I call for SRC president, no Lucy, you know, we were Fatih Abubakar, the deputy information minister. On me who. A whole lot of people, and even your campus in Nano, so they were all students in KNUST. Near Ekosiisen event, a Balegon Bay event, a Central Bay event. So we're really, come to the tertiary, especially brands, if some more activations or campus.
On campus,
most popular student with a purpose.
On campus.
Yeah, that time was Professor Ellis, 2013 Professor Ellis.
Most popular student with a purpose.
On campus. Yeah, definitely. It came, I think, right after university, whereby, during the 2 months on set, you know these Hollywood actors, they kind of say production team. They are really technical.
On that set,
that's where we learned it from. Final year project. Yeah, final year.
Still, I'm a student.
Yeah, still a student. To me, free campus now. Through Facebook, social media.
Oh, really?
We're doing a lot of film. Distribution and premieres and all that.
Campus,
so they all knew us. Premiere their films and all that.
Wow.
And I'm exposed to a lot of film producers and film directors.
Photography, any photography.
Yeah, photography. So right after the sets, the photography started.
And I'm a fan as the main thing. Indiano Sano. Most start off your
son. This guy, Adventures of Sinbad. Your friend Ori Serrero. That guy Nana. Untimin Kasano, Sinbad.
Okay.
He bought a first.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
The mobile for Ridiano.
We're just happy for the opportunity, but it was just more like something to small camera. And he said we wanted to buy it. He liked that so much, and he was like, "I want to buy this for you guys," and that's the and camera a professional camera, but it's still a professional camera. But it me message other photographers to teach us, but no be in so we're just moving around, searching YouTube.
Not more share in the
YouTube. Share how other photographers are shooting, and also by shooting ourselves, we got a lot of experience by following.
2014.
Yeah, 2014.
Now, am I a big deal? Said it's a photography.
No, a big deal.
Did you see something and now obien who ya na say?
Inti your co-events are near sounds your blogging count. Your co-events are after the event, you know.
Yes.
Inti they be any celebrities be bring them. So once you start to say you posting pictures and people were liking it and it was trending and all that, then we're like, okay, this is interesting. And you know, that was only 10 source of things. So it was just when we had started photography. And that was the only source of income for us.
At the time, no, now it's me mama bear saying.
Oh, not in.
And yes,
no.
Yes,
but it was okay.
In the most started, you know, in a month. Mochana in a month, Moki Kabo,
one friend be US and you move it to another advanced camera. And you not to camera $700. And I think it was around 300 or 200
cities.
But even 2015, 200 cities was a lot.
Yeah,
service can delay a crib.
None
brother started high.
Wow. No. In at the time, no. Neoma.
They are 100 cities be your CV. Yeah, that's
but you still had the hope that this thing would be big. Because
we felt that was the right thing to do, and at the end of the day, it's kind of like promoted positive image about most of the things now or more positive online, and that's the pictures that they use on the news articles and all that, and it wouldn't be a good, you know, it gives you a very good brand image. So it was like whatever we're doing was helping a lot of people, building their brand. With all these things, you know, it helped a lot of musicians. Most of the musicians that were involved in it. It really
and again, the
time, professional. From the 2015 time to 2016, that's when nationwide. So if you realize now, 2015 elections, her campaign was very, very active on social media.
It is pictures in Mucha.
All those pictures. They're looking for somebody, you know, with a good social media experience and also photographers to, you know, cover, you know, Her Excellency. And first photo shoot for her. And the pictures went viral. It was all.
And we're still in
2015 opposition. We were still in 2015. The people, almost the whole country with her.
In the Samira pictures, I'm on for who near Dina.
Oh, and you say, that time, so now it's big or anything. We're just doing it out of passion. We believed that there were MP who was the
fresh graduate from the university, you took on photography, and it's here. Where would you say more do in more careers?
Photographers, yeah. And I don't know if maybe any photographer in Ghana has maybe reached respect to the legendary Bob Pezzo, one amazing photographer that. I think Ghana or anywhere keeps on evolving. So we are also doing our best to see how best we can also take photography. So we've traveled. We want to still keep on doing
outside
more.
The country,
outside the country. I mean, we've been to a lot of countries in Africa and a lot of countries outside.
And no more say if you are more second lady delegation and I say
work we have our
own more other private jobs somewhere. You would say for now it is obdi more etchicha into bar you would see pictures no ebi on Facebook where twins don't beg professional photographers into your more and I'm age state secret.
Open a football age and I say, was it state secret?
And yet, photography is something you would want to do now.
Well, it's something that we don't think about changing. Maybe evolved into other businesses. Did our first major photo exhibition at the French embassy.
And I'm aware French
embassy. And surprisingly, I don't know if it's a bit surprising though, but like it was overwhelming. The Nipe buy and up till now, maybe I created some kind of record.
In the exhibition, meaning say pictures are more exhibited and more
events at the French embassy.
That's what they capital in town. When the organizing.
And we had the likes of Her Excellency the Second Lady attending, the French ambassador as well, and other ambassadors from other countries. About 60 ambassadors, celebrities coming through. We had performances from Bisakede, Miss V, Kiddy. Came to support us. Obi, we've been supporting so many people for the past, let's say 13 years. And if there is some event he wasn't available. Stoneball came to Unya flight in Bagana. So on Monday.
So yeah. And where Ambassade de France au Ghana and the French embassy and a program. You see the Second Lady. It'll be saying how much did it cost to put this together?
Well, wow, it's
no, because I'm looking at say for more as young as you are, I will not say ABR money in terms of financial breakthrough. Photograph na bremusika boombi $1,000.
Yeah, to print the images, print the pictures, just to print.
For an event like this, no. What is the ROI? In the return on investment here, for something like did people buy the image?
We sold our images. The image was 20,000 Ghana cedis for one image, and the person bought two. The person bought two.
One person to have
40,000 for two images. Yeah, that's the highest we've gotten so far, and we're still selling our images. We still have people requesting us seniors of photography.
Yeah, and I'm compiling it now.
Yeah, then we compiled it, selected the best ones out. And it's been one of the
obviously Second Lady fully set up from one camera will be touch him. Is that a more camera saying?
I think about seven or eight Black Magic, Canons.
The a red one here.
We have 5D Mark 4.
5D Mark 4.
That one we have about 4. Always to reinvest in it. Obi a koye juma ne 100 cedis. We in this car. It will be a service car pa inti. Moya
entrepreneurs, this is something you are doing, more office space maybe.
Well, now
and you operate a virtual system.
We work from home. Okay. We set up. We have it with University of Education Winneba.
Okay.
Every long vacation, they bring their students to mentor or train
photography.
Yeah, photography. Videos. And I think that so far.
And the permanent guys, you pay them.
Yeah, we pay them
at the end of the month.
You saw one with us.
France.
We took one to France.
Yeah,
the Bakoba France.
Really well. And the kind of cameras are Matotono. These are quite expensive cameras.
Very, very expensive cameras.
The least expensive, you're saying? They're $1,000.
Yeah, $3,000. 5D Mark 4.
Not just as you see, I know say, Obi and Juma Dada. Now, a person of photography, I say a part-time job.
Hey. Obi, it's expensive. Nancy, madam, for be a quarter cameras be.
Yeah, they are called the part-time.
Yeah,
what's I'm saying? Guys, now according to the business of photography now. What's a wedding photo shoot?
Wedding.
Any birthday
wedding
for
just
one wedding. Photography. Pictures and
pictures.
No, much more picture.
Oh no, so when you see their kind of work here, we barely do
but if it's paying that much, why don't you do it?
And the thing is, most weekends we are busy, we are traveling. But we shoot Cape Town.
Cape Town, South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa. We have one Zimbabwean client that booked us for a wedding in Cape Town.
Oh yeah. Don't regret it.
Oh no. You regret it, not at all. I don't think it was really hard. Yeah, but I don't think many old school, even make friends are able to first class students in the Sanya. When I wouldn't do this on a bad note though, but like when you compare things for ourselves, it makes us way better than them, not on a bad note, but like you see, say we are doing much more better than them.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So camera saying you come cry lunchbox be who tries to say I know a print here man. Yeah, into you person you photography. Yeah. No BMBoo, but right now no, it's a lucrative, it's a very big. I've gone to Rihanna. I've gone to Jamie Foxx house. Los Angeles. We've done so much. We met at an event in New York and took pictures. Those pictures were even part of our exhibition. Exhibition. Yeah. So to take it seriously. In communications. Yeah.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM. Obi, really inspiring story from these twins. They should keep it up. Photography is now
your camera, and you have maybe a simple birthday shoot with somebody, and you're charging 1,000 cedis for just 2 hours.
2 hours.
It's somebody's in a bank, and for just a week. The weekend, the better. But
the better.
5
days.
Within
a week, when you're 5,000.
Yeah, you can't ask for anything better than that.
And that's a photography or something. For now, more advice to the youth. ATM, because we do these things to encourage youth. And it's a base also to youth. What would be your advice, Penny, first?
Well, I would say follow your dreams and it's been really it been when they say maybe right now we're enjoying, but Obi at that bunting now we didn't even have money to pay rent. I say mommy or Miss big sister in Chenwotema.
Okay.
And it got to a point we're not telling them what we're going through because we've been through this all and now I think it's paying off. It's really paying off. So I'll tell all the young people we are always
on the road.
Exactly. So if you want to, be successful, you have to work hard. You have to
introduce you.
Networking, Jamie Foxx, second lady, and situation, and worked hard and proved ourselves that somebody next can also, recommend.
And for Jamie Foxx, for example, pictures.
Well, Jamie Foxx, it was he hosted us with Denta. Denta Martin, Denta and other people.
Oh, that's really nice. Indeed, hard work is key. Network initially, but you make it. Kakra, also advice to the youth,
Well, my advice would be that first of all, giving opportunity to young people. Even having us on the show is one of the biggest opportunities shown OBIT nationwide. Until we young people. So it goes a long way to say that people in higher positions, Sophie also did for us. Opening, I'll come to that. Opening her embassy and her residency for an exhibition of her office for doing something amazing, and also to Her Excellency Samira Baumia for also holding us down for like the past 5 or 6 years, working with her. She has been an amazing boss, and go and chase your dreams. So I'll just advise or more the higher position and as somebody who has and once you're able to do that, every day they're always going to stand somewhere and thank you, and that's one of the biggest ways to help the youth. So my advice is just going to the people at the top, give the young ones the opportunity. Minister now it also goes a long way to help your brand and your social media as well. Inti sebi minister now pese looking like a presidential material for people. Also Napo. I know we all know ourselves, especially the photographers. Okay. We all meet at events. In the book, meet me show more coded claims, US personalities. Her Excellency, you can't say Mahamasu, or he has. I know his photographer as well. So these people know what graphic designing, any job, give the youth the opportunity.
Going to photography the cheapest of the professional cameras I made media start no.
You just the body only.
Body no lens
yeah.
link.
No lens link.
And a lens so be saying.
From 2,000, 3,000 the cheapest here.
Okay.
But for party I'll be 500, 700 Ghana cedis.
That is at least I mean some start here 10,000.
But once means why we bit matter used, used cameras.
Yeah.
At least you start with Okay. You don't always have to be.
And the other thing is in the process.
Yeah, everything is on YouTube. Every night
you can learn. You can learn.
Everything had surgery crack. Oko YouTube crack. You can see everything. And the thing is, it makes it easy to say obi usuan bibi na so ntia say na say oba whatever you want to do. It makes it so difficult. Yeah.
It's true. Enti omo a eka say obi so a minister. Or a photographer.
Yeah, it's very easy to access.
To access.
Just link up with us on social media, Instagram, Twinsonberg, Swag of Africa News.
Yeah.
We mostly do a lot that we can just exchange contact and all that. If you need any advice,
more rented cameras, maybe you don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Call. I once told you about my workers who would always take Friday off and still expect their pay. Anyway, I make slippers and sandals and looking for workers. If you to reach me, thank you and keep up the good work.
Nice
okay,
one.
Thank you as well. And that's the kind of stories, new opportunities are avenues. Alex Martinson in Koforidia and on the way about. Would wrap up now for a huge generation of youth out there, almost per se take it on what you're doing. Quite a good job. Kudos. Where do you see yourselves in the next 5 years?
Well, Cecilia, something just came on my mind. I feel very sad. Say Ushia, Legon, KNUST young guys, and they will be like, I don't like politics. I hate politics. And everybody needs a bit of political influence and a political, men you be ant now on can you say politics is a bad thing. And I say cry only a heavy conversation. I was just let me tape his submission as well. And that's something I also tell the youth. They should also involve themselves. And name corner on say I say Ghana for a step up.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Guys, my name was na me nyai mo busy guys in the Wow. Charlie, all the best. Why? Kudos to you. Twins don't beg. And what you want in a moment.
Emmanuel Apia Jan.
Oh, okay.
Junior, yeah.
Samuel and Emmanuel Apia Jan. Thank you, guys. Ekosiisen say hi Asempa 94.7 FM. Say the kind now we want to take you through the constituency elections are across constituency by constituency. What are the official results? Baby, issues. What is the main we enter na muntiebe me pamochel oyo ba. You are struggling to find your shoe size between 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45 here in Ghana. Table office heels, flat, slingbacks, and a variety of affordable shoes to choose from. You can easily shop on our website. KayaMallOnline.com 0500 017 152 and at 0552 508 533 0552 508 533. Most trusted online business. Melcom said 1st May and what 2 shops nationwide, but Enra is indeed where Ghana shops in the Moonshan and so MIN. Izwe savings and loans and so say and they much 150 million Ghana states at all. Kakra edi atwa. It's an opportunity for you to contact Izwe savings and stationery, beverages, frozen foods, spare parts, second-hand clothing, and I say beyond pharmaceutical sector, healthcare sector, particularly labs and diagnostics. More and more into those sectors. There were tailor-made solutions for your business. Fraying CCR 0302 4993, short code 4993. Your customer experience team will be happy to engage you. Easyway Savings and Loans, your trusted financial solutions part into your more customer service centers, any offices across the country, or more Atom, the web portal, the short code, which is *226#, *226#. And as a visit any of the private vending points. Na opesa woto prepaid awetimi akwa ewo ho kama. Happy holidays. Ekosiisen suni haya Asempa FM. Yentie we emra yeba Evans Nimakoye, Director of Elections of the NPP.
Wampa ko Agbeve Herbal Hospital. Na ubet na si ashe woma ene onana no. Agbeve Herbal Hospital.
Ehon na abef mfidie pa. Adaje na krokra nurse fo na doctor fo no. Ede hwe okra no. De so bi ni baby. Enduro ya potede. Wo mu na de ultra modern laboratory. Any electrocardiogram machine pa. Ede ye hwehwemu. Na me say no illness or disease can hide. Scan crown wo twa wanka sakra unimu yare no so nya koduru Agbeve Herbal Hospital ho a. Afidie ni bekyere. No amaw endura no nampa he OPD nie ansana to wards ho ye neat akra wo so utuem last stop kuma senso kwa mo ahemfie no opposite wa
Agbeve Herbal Hospital
ayafo nyina nkọja yaresa.
Hey, lala Didi lala. Wa worry asodie. Na me de ye me Africa Queen Mackerel bonejuma wo sesan. Africa Queen Mackerel. Nti e me aduane ne de ye stronko. Enam no so hyemu ma. Na me kire se nam panko a. Wa wo beti ase. Na wo be check so. Africa Queen Mackerel de. E ye grade 1 o. Na me say me chakwa. Jollof, Gary Photo, rice and stew. And pisini gravy de. Africa Queen Mackerel ni mo. Nti me nyina wo. Ampa. Africa Queen Mackerel. Shawenum keke. Nam papa no.
Africa.
Hey, you're the up and coming landlord. Who died yes where you?
Kwame, I don't mean you. Aka roofing and a ceiling. Na me contract and
metal trusses, roofing sheets, plasterboard, and a POP ceiling there. Hey, your rocksters. And fear be brain in a rocksters. I did roofing sheet, papa, and one can there. Assume Ghana for.
And can you say animal dear in so a boy?
And near the Fudiachi, Nankotati bon in net and Sundachi. Fre 0544 338041.
Say me pan and then me kita miami. Ecobank, me damase.
Shy, cow than you.
Osei Ecobank, yeah, cruising.
Once you bet me a cruise, you one cassa cable. Esani Ecobank Auto Finance Package in tea. Koyen card dealers are who do a mouse special discounts. Ecobank side and she share pabe boa with yakan who can your mount interest rate and boa from cry. Ebe brimweni so. Oh, so when your accounts work 800 003 225. And answer Ecobank in Krabata Baby Nebusa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. And she share Kakra home. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
Cocoa, dairy-free coconut milk. Cocoa, enti Emma no pediani ye crabbe shankasa. Calcium ni vitamin D2 a woman. Emma will see ni undumpe mu yedin. Vitamin D12 nso boama wo moja no di efusane. Cocoa die free telephone 027-444-0180. FDA ahwehwe sa ejwadie nkrato yimu ajatum seye. Cocoa, dairy-free coconut milk.
Hey driver, you need brepa. Option na say enyi so afa esi kama esisi a.
Ati sa peka from
Atungu. What's up? Oja, me battery ni nye. Na oil no so. Why no so aye dey? Irata Motors Aquafa Speed Mate batteries. Pa. All sizes for all vehicles. And Speed Mate oil. Unti, and what bedu a person rate to Irata Motors. No akopa Speed Mate battery and oil ni nyina. And ye Irata Motors. And na accredited agents ni nyina. Ubenye bi. From 0264 445 268 and 0263 136 700.
Passengers, anaso oni abusuafo etu kwan na naju de suoma kwantimfi otai ka ajo na we hosem animu achocho anwe yempa na konfluenfo ato ahye wo so asem ye hu pa ema bi ntoda ne senti na poncha save aba na poncha save etumi sili over ha ohia poncha save yibia ubenya bi wo OMV and Science Company Limited wa akra akokom nemle omo no ye so distributors omo ne Joy FM ene die no hwe 6550 poncha save we save you forever. Freshman capsules, a one memon pomuding, fresh cool capsules, a yema cuckoo,
fresh lady capsules, a woman
9319.
FD Ashoshe Jadi and Cry to Mwaja to Muse Aye.
Fresh products, hashtag Bobra.
Ago!
Why no?
Oh, me o akosua nie.
Hey, akosua bram.
Hey, Joe, na den na wo dan ho nyina yesum kabisi. Na dan mahwe TV ne susu yi na fridge susu na adwuma.
Ye, wano pasem.
Wo ya illegal connections wa hu. ECG wo mate task force. Yes, an ye boni nyina e wo ho no mo ase yensa so mu a ye do ba kogina court ne atwe aso.
Hey, samom na tie.
Illegal connections emwa ECG mo nsanka eto a wo so mo nsaka. Illegal connection light bi e kicking crofo de bia.
Me show boss efiti na kwei. Meja me ne ye boni a me ye hu. Se wo so obi enam kwan boni so de enyinam kanea edi dwuma. Frɛ 0551 449 papa. Na yensi illegal connections ano.
LPG I am from Eja Ehuti nanso se ehubeti ama wo agi se wo de adi dwuma yi ansa na wo beso wuja no hwea na hwe se mfa menso ana menum biara edi enyinam ahoɔden eye adwuma dundum eja biara waso wo ho na frɛ onimdifo mano mmehwɛ mawo fa semina nsuegu mframeja tontru wan na tai sesandro ban no acha preko mfie mienu biara echi hwe se abri biara wo beso ja no wo bepa wo matches ansa na waso stove shasa mframejane.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. Ecobank me damase.
Shy, cow the new.
Osei Ecobank, ye cruising.
Dealers ahudu PI no one ye juma baby ah. Ye ka da wakoma so. Say ye new car, say ye second hand. Why your mouse iso. Oh, so when your accounts work Ecobank money how cry. Sa kwenye ye da homo bia. Enti so sa ka no ho da keke. Abebu awie. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa
Wow, I just paid my taxes right now. Since they started this pay from anywhere, it has become easier, cra.
Easy, cra. Now nobody has an excuse. So long journey no ye jai. Tax, why?
Effie, don't tell me you have not been paying taxes, oh.
No, I'm tired of paying.
You have been going to the GRA office? Effie, unye current cra. Come and join us. So I'm not paying taxes, no. Cra.
Pay your taxes online, at the bank, or from your phone. Together, we can build a
Franco Trading Enterprise still phone Papa Fie, Samsung nie, Nokia nie, iPhone nie, Ultra panels, abomuma.
Facebook, Sauko Franco Trading Enterprise page. Nasa likes number 100,000. Ayomwa, edu omunija. Sausu na www.francotrading.com. Android app, Franco Trading, Instagram.
Hey, Wagana baby, Nemum, head office in the Atwaya Dabraka, opposite Roxy Cinema.
Tema, Franco will Community 1. One Waterworks, Nedianim here. Cycle, opposite Odor Rise. Madina,
10038 and 0546 133 188. Franco Trading Enterprise.
Still, phone Papa Fie.
And you're not going.
Hey, you're the up and coming landlord. Who died yes where you?
Kwame, I don't mean you. Aka roof.
Ghana had here a ban of quality metal trusses, roofing sheets, plasterboard, and a POP cylinder. Aye, rocksters. And fear be brain in a rocksters. I did roofing sheet, papa, and who can there? Assume Ghana for.
And can you say animal dear in so a boy?
And near the Fudiachi, Nankotati bon and net and Sundachi. Fre 054 Chawuntum.
Ohima, afidie, many trade view.
Ade when you see kapudu biana.
Share, Bell Chillin win promo. Madame Bell Cola, Hookah, and a Tamarinda at Chillino. Let me cruise you on me Kia Picanto and Monochia on
Sessing.
Bell Beverages say, fashion envelope move for D and O contact count. Nafako Bell Beverages Depot, and our distributors are more memoir fanabe beer. And no one, na customers are one entries dorsano, won't be a Chedia Bebre, Ebony TV, fridge, a demonium bebre. Our Bell Chillin win promotion emu.
Hey, and your Bell Beverages here, dear boss.
For 0544 335 800 and 0544 335 900. Najum YP and Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. Ecobank me damase.
Shy, cow the new.
Osei Ecobank, ye cruising.
Bonsu bet me cruise wo wankasa ukemu. Esani Eco ehwa ye mouse special discount. Ecobank sa den hihye pa be boa mo etua ka no kanyina. Ye mouse interest rate ani boa wo from kra. Ebe brim wani so. Oh, so when your accounts wo Ecobank money how kra. 100 003 225. Anasa ko Ecobank nkra bata bebia nebusa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Ehihye kakra wo ho. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
no crow. Who to miss search for so reverse. As I record this show, I will need Jehopa. Say, so download my HD Plus on mobile devices. So now we'll link to my HD Plus decoder. Noa. Busumi Bia, with HD Plus decoder. Nenya with TV no so to me yet nya upe Bia. HD Plus. Enjoy no feely.
Nom Awake purified drinking water. Abujun swa eye kroji. Tono. Ye sika kakra de kon National Cardiothoracic Center. Awake purified drinking water. One for life.
For bulk purchase, contact 0262 351 251.
My beautiful baby.
Hepa Plus mixture ya ebusinya nom ebusinya immune system. Abusumi pini obia enya ready. Tia siemedo.
Tie Hepa Plus mixture enya dwuma etanum Hepa Plus mixture no. Won sesika hospitals. Wo save e dia de foforo. Entime ma no mpafie ha.
She, wo ye Hepa Plus husband.
You do Hepa Plus husband. Enya won so be ye Hepa Plus wife. Na bo no 0542 778 572 and 0549 297 463. Hepa Plus mixer and my pomodina mapa.
FD Ashosha sa ejedi nkrato imu aja to say eye.
Anytime I feel lonely, in the morning, only this station makes my day. Yeah. Oh, Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Asempa FM. Asempa FM. 94.7.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM. 90 holiday into 6 p.m. Pepe the Jumedi no eba we will cross over to Adom FM near Kofa Adom News at 6 p.m. Etumi ede Abrem. Intimuntion and so all Tani and Saka so far from constituencies across the country. And we thought say was say no ebro amode aban we yi ano ede amamo. Evans ni makon. Evans akwa bana et saying
Oye mejo so.
Ekoyi.
Oba de da room. Boje dey for minchetifo.
Yes.
Na oye ansana meto aso no. Mesretifo. MPP menyina azika. Party hudo. Oye campaign manager Emma, one of the
aspirants,
prospective aspirants. Results never be told Jano.
Ni nipa wini man ni agye dodo ana wadi agu poto
oba de emfa ne kra ensie abusua omahwe omoba di ye de owu mani da so se dachi bi ye besan ehie biem
yes
na ya hokeka nyina ye ahokeka ebema dachi 2024 se oba de maya na ye wini edinkunim biem delegate conference na ye yi constituency executive anye kwa party no ho do no e bia se wo nkran unhu se wo kof
it's a terrible story
NHL say ahokeka ne odo a manfo ma party no esopa na the mekan say wanya unhu nti eba ne amese me ye New Patriotic Party member no me contribution to the party anything awon kan be na me de ba ebe ma party no etum niema necessary e kan yakoma na yetumi boa party no enye de party no ebe ya ma o de ubitment na enhyehyeye a aban no betumi de aba na ma oman na tumpon no ya boa nti ene no say o frame by amedawase mich nti ye do biase empempenso ya bedu
in 275 constituencies so far about to akoso in how many
you on him am now as bim dem
yes
someone appear giant any Emmanuel appear giant awon kan wo kakra uti samia same de so adona ampofo
oh okay
unso the same.
Yes.
Inti as a same for no. Me the events there so me pictures trapa photography there. Oh yeah for do. Inti meto asa internal elections. Near them papa between 19 February and 5th of March.
Okay.
Now 38,622 polling stations. These are polling stations electoral commissions. For German South, Ephraim, Techiman South, Ephraim, Jomoro, Asen North, and Savlugu.
Mu Ephraim means more elections.
And until they are canning no, until between 19th and 5th of March no. Akwenya ba say ye polling station elections. Elections. Electoral is almost 7,000.
Okay.
Na that time no ye printing nomination forms at the my elections committee. The ekase ubia party ni our party membership ID within our party register. Anampo within ni ma party for me ebetumi eje polling station. Te ko ba say ebinum enya form by making levels of program forms no say when you be elections committee elections about 7,000 said them can you do that level no there your forms no you the big online you don't have to go for GB or elections committee no near 250 cities and so o kwa kwagene there na untu e bibia o kwaji wie o feli wie na de kwa ane aba bi do constituency na ni nyina mu no esanse eye internal elections yehu ebinum internal elections pen it is NDC for your ni dia eba ballot paper no so no na enye Edu Asare omo friend justice yebu a and it shows the parties no ye internal elections I had political party act no e ka say electoral commission na best supervise the conduct of that election inti constituencies there you do see party action that of that election inti akokama any police service and so din come from polling station be do constituency there and na ye to me enye
me saying few near
me fan say be between 25 and 30.
Okay.
Me can between 25 and 30 because baby or last minute abeto ebi eco court inter arrangement no ya hold on ye electoral commission edin common ye legal team no advice inti maybe by equities na involved na edin common and then commodie say party no Cecilia Dapa alternative dispute resolution committee and legal support akoko lawyer Bright Champon lawyer Emmanuel Dakwa ordinary report ma national party na decision bia SS party taking na party no etumi so far they between 30
from 25 to 30 no there they are canning na much about
they are canning na about to akoso
enrun na final
okika e wo fempa say the tie no say o hwe say the polling station na manfo baby na forms constituency die say yes o person constituency chairman na obeto forms 500 Ghana o person other position na say ye be wie elections ni nyina no na party ni gina mpempen so bia e dia honden sonko kratai abanachi regional delegate conference na ye regional executives this month
and May
27th to 29th na ye end of July and so ye be national annual delegate conference
and na be national
executives
July
if we are not say the party ye officers omobeboa edi party name at all these levels na party no arrangement e de beba aye di win elections thing na no emri na no the battle is the loss enti eguso aye ne dia
25 to 30 na month
grow the Greater Accra party no on say elections say you do stage bia ye elections committee near regional executive committee rep also and a constituency in your council of elder chair patrons constituents the report beba you hear him say report beba na fe no party na hwe na baby position ni bia or deputy
appointing
na chese no so nti ohen obi anka yeso party no wan hyehyɛ ya baby omo wie no des na
ba mensia north omatoaba
mensia north seminar ka say me free officer ba no na ye ne mensia north ni peku bi a omokɔ constituency secretary asem no so na ase okoko a enye ni nyina na ebeka ofi nti ebi wo ho a sa omo
ntoye
nti so far there
you two in the Ashanti region
ene mensia north
I hono muntimi ntoaba
hono
but at least the
nkitahudie enya nkoso wi
ade omato
polling station ne electoral area no ehun nsem nti anema sa pepepe nete
oh okay
yeah
okay
Ekopon north constituency omo entwe
akwetia oda
ana
Ekopon north
omo wie omo polling stations
okay
inti akase ombeye omo
electoral area omo timi ato constituency
because ane omo betumi delegate to the conference unya ya ebema conference abekon ehun be den your party constitution of you can say ye call constituency delegate conference die their stakeholders ebi asofo ebi imam ebi edwadifo ebi youth omaba omani eden omodofo ese menkemi inti eso consult bebre said the baby bia beko kamakam inti ofa eastern region say baby say no yenya
three in the eastern
yeah no my yomo my opinion constituency nomination unze for me na party open said the kind polling station yan started Mranti bi a omo ya so before the shegu akoma national and regional party I shisha make a say omo open nomination for constituency enchi bi national ewie normal directive na akwan bi
na omo timi ato aso okay one of the things may because yenya wa ha no will be to allow me at the message about I'll try and open the phone lines briefly so na yetie mu bi so na opanyin wa ha de watimi ayi na obi say in the eastern region or the name of winners no inti chairman ye eyim da the okay the dead people in the album that our general secretary John Boyd said that they should not be replaced
okay the need that okay South omo eye delegate conference no Ora Frank Davis. Okay. Ora Frank Davis and so yeah lawyer penyin pa New Patriotic Party. Ye legal and constitutional committee no no dano. Inti sa penyin kokoda bia ye conference na ya to aba na enhyehyɛ akoso a eso hu sɛ yomudien film enhyehyɛ party digu akwam. Bibie ni ho a ebema sa asida. Oyunim. If say ye polling station elections no. You capture data na ombe transport no na constituency will copy region will copy and a national will copy national copy no na nipa be 400 omudin frame and nipa bi owo de possible because you to polling station aba 19th
obi betimi
enti se party be ni han se yenua bi frame enu nti no yenkoyi ni din frame nyemfa obi
baba is it true say ehɔ no omu yi nipa 400 if you register.
They make say any possible.
Any possible sir.
At all. Yeah say at levels there's an appeal committee.
Okay.
Into at the regional level no the regional chairperson of the council of elders, chair of the committee. Represent Akwenya also the general secretary office, the secretariat and now so the national chairman. So the cohort Omo refer ma ADR on the 28th constituencies and starting to Omaban. Na petition say bia anyhow nipa 400 on here doors dodo sida me gidi se sanka sample pa there anka national party no bibia sense if the election say ekoso ye ne electoral commission edins and also say nya omo no mo ho a elections bia ankoso into betumi afre across 1729 clear say constituency elections regional elections and national no say is in the conduct inti yeah na kama sa pepe even though
Ekosiisen South I say good afternoon bro I'm monitoring and I have questions for Evans Nimakon. Please ask him if he enabled the aspirant meet the delegate and campaign. In the case of Ekosiisen South, The album was given a day to the election. In Okaikwe South, about 300 delegates were removed from the old album that was. This is a video where the regional rep and elections committee was promising the old delegate that they have been maintained and inaugurated. Where William Sangmo now or contested for first vice chair in the constituency. The issues are all raising on.
Now, the copy of the nomination forms are to online into your opinion within a short time.
Yes.
The message or the buy or person just like oh my may okay. Say auto forms we na okoverting we are now I when you are
aspirant
constituency secretary oko elections 10 positions na nipa be 50 na contest across the positions party anya na ko inspect
the da ho
na unim de wo ye polling station elections no obi a oye na adwen said that bi obekọ elections bi no this position intime interested party ye to abanana mi di akire ye hia opanyin bi free ayawa so west ogon ose me yeptin se ukọ wie na e pass wa obekọ party office e ho no enya abozon fie e ye wo party secretary
and say was say time no so reasonable on an allegation it say they were allowed to see a copy of the register a day to the election. That's
yeah, third of this
third
month.
May, yes.
Or can quiz out. Yeah, 12. Yes.
Okay. One of the things May and said in the kind of share bono would open the phone lines. Constituency if there are 5, 4, 6 ofra na a question or a concern be no raising away ya no e dia mamo 0302 2 yetie onso ene ewia intimonsha nso emfa emayen Ekosiisen On Asempa FM before semefa me first call ena omode promotion we abomu chiremu a omo partner vendors be across the country omo no won a partner na de tie ene se bibia wo hia na vendor oton bi okwa na wakwa akwaje oje a CBG make sika available na wo de etua utua na afi mama obe 12 months na wo de etua na back in kakra without any interest in the CBG chiremu a attach a national ID, a passport size picture and a pay slip covering the last 3 months. CBG be guarantee fast and easy actually pay off. Kai se o kwa for Ghana card to make your transactions look very easy. Fresh 0302 216 000. My main interest in first caller. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me ba to hoine.
I have
radio no manin ko from why ni enti unke ye me ba so.
Okay.
Okay. Ma yemfa nipa fofre ko si saying so ni Asempa FM. Good afternoon to 216546. Good afternoon. Hey, 5 abona mechi good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. My Ekosiisen saying so ni enti where constituency elections are coso for the NPP. Good evening. Abu Kasafre.
Abdul Masoud.
Abu Mientiewe.
Mebisa Asem. One, some of the elections has already gone purposely for Muslims or settlers because I was disqualified for a reason that I am a Christian. So I'm asking.
So we a Christian?
Yes.
And only reason I'm more
yes.
Okay.
So I want a clarification.
Okay, very well. Ekosiisen On Asempa FM. Good evening.
Fine evening.
Me ba to wine here.
Unya very much of fear in purpose to home.
Okay, me into you.
Yeah, I had to make to about no. One more want to the for a question expected to know. About the to no one monetize it actually. It's in the same campaign onya about their campaign. But through monitoring, I will delegate no winning a police station. But no more also a day. I don't pass I so what pen for now. But for someone here, she, as I said, my 1 more year this year, no. The most of my year, papa,
okay. Yeah, that's ma yemfa another caller. Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. Bonsu. Me and you.
About your Evans, Katan Evans, the Amiano of an impompa. Or Katano, all the boys in region.
Of Montoy.
Evans,
Oboe South.
Okay, where we are now.
No, yeah, no, what you.
No, yeah, Boakwa South, yeah,
North.
Equatia. And
order. Okay, in the 4.
Who say, or him no, because I'm a casa baby or why. Now, room is coordinating the regional chairman, regional secretaries, research and elections officers for update. Why?
Okay. Sir, 302-216-545, 0302-216-546. Wayne numbers I'll be to me, afraid. Good evening. Ismail, I'm in here.
Mr. Yendi.
Okay, Yendi. Ismail,
yeah, I'm made Yendi. I put on them Evans Marco.
Okay.
Nina, this is so hey, because of your problems are a year 2020. Yes, I've been put COVID on none ACR. Mr. So my year not you 2020.
Yendi, so you're much worried. Or much worried. Okay. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Because a free a month from.
And no, yeah, constituency by no.
And we are Venice and Gas South.
Gas South.
Yes.
Gas South, the district, and you
but
you know English, I'm from.
Yeah, but you know English, I'm from.
Fantastic. Mamin Tio.
Obi, that's to say, oh, this is any party. I say, I drink the Yama party. By Okasa, the Amepeso, a big mistake, Okasa. And only the Omoya de here 3 and change. You will be what? You about to the Basono. Omoyi yendi bebrevi adienum. Ya sheda ni ayekum ni ayede yate. Ekwowi echire me no kasa sisi ya no. Ya target me se me NDP ni. Eti asoro na yede akobanko sisi ya me no kasa. Obi. Na se ya yete adwuma wanyina be sambembenso yi. Besa abo ebiema na.
Na okasa me bawo. Okasa omu yi udi free album mu a ase atire san because me nim say polling station elections do contest bi.
Munye we yakọ ye no na ye nin kran ye de enka ho bi.
Ba wo converting.
Just a vetting no kran no obi all the process a process say obekwa e bisa no. Wo mo se wo mo nipa dada. Eti ye no mo de we say ye nin kran ye de amba mu bi.
Ba old one na udin wom.
Old one na me din wom.
Hey. Okay, we dey
asumjin kan.
Enka osuminia.
Yo the message ne say esese unya abotre kakra eye no krese obi ne party no na de wo mpa ne se o join ne party ne se obebo ama party no our power se obebo awa ho keka e wo fem ho no ebe ma amanfa a oye no utu hu anamon ka kira amanfo onye de enso ani na amanfo hu so o suban ya de pakire nyame ya adom na wa ban no wa bam na oye nhihye na nhihye ne ema omani tumpon a then you are benefiting wetumi ehu ni yie papa na mehwe anim say anka be ka kire me polling station a owo enti me hu polling hu de wom na say mete ya prepo
polling station ne yadan
polling station ne Hilles
of na list na udin wom that there was say kai polling station no
on say yeah tama ye beto ye be we fi fufuro no police station na me wona me wa manfro kan we police station
yeah okay
yeah wo de yeah aso ni nom de yeah and ntino I just say eye ni wona after na ya move ya ko woni ntino en tan kan yin ba me kai wo muni ma body wo muni
the message ne say obo ade ya aduma e free ochina akọ no obe prep brain na wa ba headquarters na ye din komo baby ankoyi no ye behwe na ya tutu ni ye but adwen papa enye nhihye ya ebe magana etumpon megidi se eno basa ebre bia ye beko elections no Ghana fo bi pepe na me pese me kire na chief openyi bi free yendi
mama no enwi I'll come back to you papa so for ye da say why I no akọ fi I south on
Ampacho no anu aka no.
Na say who contest ana?
Obi me contest.
Constituency election.
Aye.
Position ben
youth.
And I go ahead and I'm disqualify we.
Obi on the odi mamin kama se mi ya. Say
you were even so home boy.
Me ba cho ha.
Yeah, we constituency. I was only 40 years. Name on polling station there. We are 70 years a cry. We bet you contested.
Contested for youth organizer. Where the more than 40 years?
We are 44.
44 years.
Yes.
And our person called constituency youth organizer.
Yes.
A Simon. Not
yes.
a youth organizer.
Last year,
no, a youth organizer.
Yes, I was Simon. No, 55 years. Yes. Opening
Abrewa. We experience our way. Nanga for main organizer. Not in a youth 45
good. 80 Sabi o position and a position now o company keke. I was at Okodia, Ubetimi and Nipa, Amaba Dom Amanukuro, no matter to about a kate, Obina 40 years, on to youth organizer, our national, our constituency, and a polling station. Polling station, constituency, Obika 40 years, baby, your person or Amaniko, Yamubinom, a party as some President Becasa. Some penifona arma from her, and then Nipa be a subject to Omunaso Armekasa. That's what time in our headquarters. Every day, the amateur headquarters. No question, I mean, because so I was at age, a barrier. And I said, the economic near and not share near the mano.
Constitution, here found a cassette where the more than 40 I want to win contest youth organizer.
Abra, I may say, maybe I may know a discussion women's wing and NASA. Youth wing, no new patriotic party. Your constitution here clear say, and says we will be a over 40 years.
From which level?
Yes, the National Youth Organizer, and says Obro 40 years.
40 years.
But the youth wing, you know, you can youth wing, they're not assistant and our branch assistant. And new patriotic party cried na dear Ekostro say 40 years and below. Offer United Nations, UN. Put the wire there.
But one example say at the branch will be at the 70.
Oh, and you're right. And you're right. Na mempese obeye botrimuka. Oh, dear no. Oh, hey. And your platform is na me no be okano maka. The American say your constitution, you see youth organizer, and says obro 40 years. Polling station. Inti at all levels, no. Oh yeah, youth organizer and sese obro 40 years. I mean funny crazy na onko so na baby pa. Na dachi obade ya aduma ye nyina behia. Se enye bribi atwemu a. It doesn't mean say nenso enye. Your constitution ema National Executive Committee akwanya say ye beko elections a ye be rules and regulations near the aba. Even in the ye kan constituency the ankanti edumi so amedi 45 years. Umpo de mebo abaso say ebinom de omu fiesie na de waka na mebo abaso Asempa ka
sir o your constitution na eka but ebrebe na sha say ye dey aduma because ye ni ko fo bebra o ma bro 40 years last year o mo call o kan crash out election na ye no so my dear friend
notice of poll yes
this is all kan crash out ye bi be bo ho ana see that number 3. You be the boy wana. Me you even no fa no onwa woni. Ya no bi me ya president ni me nyane. Ya me start customer MPP enyane. But anyama e ko so kan crash out no obi. Sit way ya break for so many
yo abrewa.
Obi.
Mame nase. Why yem fa nipa.
Na order ma se kra na mame nka me last one na me nko. So ko election. Send you a car, no. But whom are they? Our conference, German for him, you're disqualifying now. Young counts a form and you may be in Koyi and penny form reform.
Abra, on now incumbent youth organizer.
It is the answer the area say. You have a other conference, you know, about you know. Let's say, when you're more than 40, maybe 41 years, and you're passing years where you also don't come here.
I'll pick 2 more calls now. Evans are up here, Pamaye, now, Yetimi, sorry, Ako. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Book from my question is not.
No, he will answer the questions. Say new questions are in the trouble. Why?
Okay.
He will answer all for 6. Now, yemfa your last 2 questions. Yemfa easy. Good evening.
Good evening.
Me pacho hoini.
William Sangon you. Okan kweta. Nyama ekizu okan kweta. My politics say say and I agree say Sadia
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
the main bia then be a fit the conscience because that of no every na ye no na ya person bi so new police station bi abekam and ye be 116 me ya share everything Asempa Inti yemi elections in all the police stations executive say abom no de omu from koko na ye ba obi ye no say abom na omu ye entries no say kojo menu na ye oyo say executive na ye yo regional chairman aba conscience ha e be ka je say nya bote ye sabatu ye koto forms ye feel forms ye bibia no abom ye kwa ye kokko soon a day to election and send a regional secretary Ediabon SMSM our regional office a day to election around the year then a party no akonenim say they bring ayena radio so TV so e casta e bon aban tonton ko dewo na e back I belong to a different profession because yen be integrity I mean obi oni e die djuma ache no obi say o mo be ka che yen no ye na
who we need position no
na me see all delegate ne ko dro hon na ye yini pa mo 300 film me no ti o edamenim ma compile me list ma ya me bibia
me question na no me see who we need position na
me wini na me da wini na e abon amo a day to election na uko to aba uko do tap ni so na ni zones omo ye from so mo shine wa ha ni ni omo kasa ni e mo transport ni e mo adokodoko die temu num na mo fantie ye no
can we make a complaint way
Obi, is it fair? Is that how we run party? Yen party me document me. Remember no. Me were old album, me were new album. My comparison, oh my you na my ye. I don't know who album. Enti on catch on corner the election committee said practitioner a delegate now to practitioner. I'm Brennan Nana. I'm transfer.
William Sangmo. My nase. Why?
Court injunction crowd also. I'm court injunction by. But they still went ahead. That is what happened.
William Sangmo, me nase. Why? Hello,
good evening.
Yeah, me bacho wani.
Me bacho me din de ke kira ho fe me so so oboso ma se kuya pem.
Ke kira ho fe me ntie we.
Yankupo why? Yankupo ke mi chene papa mungu party na mu ye ne fufu. Adenti na meka sa. Wa mu di delegate ni MP fofa so no. E ya ho mecho. Mimi ye ndi fini die. Na ni em ka se kwa kwese kasama no. Na sa branch e ko fa force wo ni bibie wie. Se kaka kra na wo ni ho. O de ko campaign na se da ko nyuma. Atumi yi na tum. A nanu ya mi.
Vetting committee, you know. That one you man member of the vetting committee.
You what can some artist? No. Wodi womun wodi na mu pe bibi kakra mu ya branch no omu mu ya branch no papa because nanu mi yere play ko ni ma mi wu ya abro ba ye na se no mu ne juma bi pa because the branch no see adwingiri nti branch ni so aki na no ba ni yere play ni ma mi ye so kita se no a branch na ni mo bo mi no abro ba ne abro ti na wo susu pa wono mu ye juma ground to want to nyam mu abro wa pa dia megi MPP fufu ya papa mi kokra no ma mintia o ma John
Kecha ho fe onhwe na oni ni fiase but last minute asebo kan na mu so no kra no ne ho nye fe if the na sem no kan enye de insist so abu untumi en contest for Nasara o ye Christian SSE otoboase na hwe party ni hihye enye for abu a ono ose oye Christian no untumi enqualify usi edu baby a yehwe etese tamale na yewo asantifo kakra bi ho a ombeye minority group enti ohwe zongos bebu ana Nasara ye create ye de wo mu pa no enye ni nyina na ebeka wabonte enti mestre abu because oye Christian enti untumi contest Nasara ewo baby leadership no yinstrade ye de enhyehyɛ ba se yemfa nya ye koto mo so aba ne ye ko constituency delegate conference regional delegate conference, national delegate conference. And yes, yes, sorry, na nieko. Ye shishaya, ye de said ye tibia se bibi ako na enye oda. Untumi ma obi a threat. Constituency be a Ghana ye call election 2020 no. Ye the parliamentary candidate party, ye national party. Ye call election say ye ma ye ahoke kan wo fem no akosoro ne ye woni elections. Bibi akoso na anya oda. Ohen oni party mpanyifo ne bedi nkomo. Na untumi make no. Ansa na producer frame na ye meeting by me free meeting mo ba say ye dum pempen so ba bi edu no ye bedi nkomo kakra ba me can say okan Queen South the oda no ye national rep no lawyer Frank Davis ono chairman of the legal and constitutional committee ojidi so obeta na wabu nani egu niema en kakra ye be ye parliamentary candidate ye be ye flag bearer towards 2024 nyame ya adoma New Patriotic Party ejuma papa aban ne ye elections yi ebinum akọ court ne kwanso a ese utwa otekrama tutuwia na onwe nambia ebi a omakọ court no court kan wasem enu nti ntoboase na make am say ye internal arrangement na nkasa no ewo enough remedies a obetumi afa so na de akire ehomodin oma nyame ncha de abato course a omunya bebre no omanya bebre because delegate ni face omo betumi aboa pa nemu manyom said the tibia no eden enso ankeka ewo fem ene aban ne modem ba ogusu bo ewo emra emu eden opepa ene adwumaden entire party nechi president kufo se oye messenger mpo na o party ewo abema eye esin se obeda mpo na ye wini ada ni wini inti abrewa adwuma ne dɔɔso se de waka no ochenya mpa abra office na owura William Sangmo menshia north no enkita hodi ekoso no party no afa 2018 album afa 2020 2 ama directive yanka so bi anko vare no wakotena ho wanka bibia ene wo se da wanim se wo 300 list mi hu petition bia general secretary and petition officer anase party anase committee eye hu adwuma mesre yenya abotre na said the tie bia emu betumi ayedenka okọ vetting almost say ye ma onkobi enu mpo no enwie ye efise ye wie ni nyina no party officer there the oya ne say okeka pa jesi say kobo blasters untumi mo we di 45 intinya wo trimestre ora me do ase akonya de amame na party omo no omuntumi nya bio omuntumi nya nso ye nyina omo hwe ye beka ya ebra ora Jordan mani ma office no say akadompe enei omo so mpeso mo ba nya supply enro se huhia se ba me kai se ma me hana bisi oso ye nua ma no no ehye edwae aye pese sabio ye hwe omo hunti ne de supply aba da omo boycott ye enei ora Jordan mani ma si yi levy oba obe tuegu but on chere okwan a obefi by New Patriotic Party de wompa ne se obo ade e ya dom na 2024 or Maya ye to be his
Mate Evans Nimakon director elections of the NPP Ekosiisen On Asempa 94